Hi, I'm Michael, and I've been through a lot, just like you. When the main race, career, raising children, slows down, a dangerous moment arrives: emptiness. We lose our warrior identity and start getting bored.
I realized I couldn't just sit back and wait for retirement. I needed to create a new purpose. And I found it in hobbies. A hobby for a man 50 plus is not just a way to kill time. It's building a new version of yourself, one that is freer and happier.
Ordinary hobbies won't work. We need ones that provide results, mastery, and a sense of significance. Ones that challenge your brain, get your body moving, and give you a completely new social circle. I will share 5 hobbies that have radically changed my life, filling it with meaning and energy. If you feel you've lost that certain sparkle in your eyes, this video is your new start. Remember, a man should never stop growing. Your value grows with your skills and your joy. And you can start this with the most grounded and therapeutic activity. I am confident one of these 5 activities will restore your sense of deep satisfaction and control. Focus, and let's start with the hobby that helps relieve stress and makes you feel like a creator again. Our lives now consist of clicks, emails, and numbers. We manage large processes but don't see the tangible result of our actions. This is where the emptiness comes from. We need to become creators again. This could be woodworking, restoring old furniture, 3D modeling, or even assembling complex models. Apply the principle of the creator. Your mind calms down when you focus on the physical process. The benefits? Stress relief. When you work with your hands, you can't think about deadlines. You train fine motor skills, which is critically important for brain health at our age. And at the end of the day, you have an object that says, "I made this."
Start small. Buy a basic tool set and try restoring an old chair or creating a simple shelf. The feeling when you transform raw material into something beautiful and useful is pure, authentic satisfaction.
This hobby gives you a new identity. You are no longer just a director, manager, or father. You are now also a master. Go, create something. This sense of control and completion you get from working with your hands transfers to other areas of life. It makes you more balanced and goal-oriented. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. The fastest way to feel old is to stop learning. Many men our age decide they are too busy or already know enough. This is a trap. A brain that doesn't learn degrades quickly. Hobby number 2, the knowledge quest. Apply the principle of the eternal student. Start learning what you always dreamed of: a new language, ancient history, or mechanics. It's like a sport for the mind that prevents mental aging. The new frontier is artificial intelligence. Get familiar with AI. You will not only be astonished by this discovery, but you will also be able to learn a lot of new things from any field of knowledge, using it as a personal mentor. This is the key to relevance and endless learning. Don't be afraid of technology. When you master a new field, you create new neural connections. This directly impacts your memory, problem-solving ability, and confidence in communicating with young people. Make learning a daily priority, like brushing your teeth. 20 minutes a day on an online course or reading a challenging book. This is an investment that yields the highest return in the form of mental strength and freshness of mind. When you show the world that you are 55, but still learning and implementing new things, you radiate powerful, undeniable energy. Reclaim the role of the explorer, and your brain will thank you. All our lives we've eaten to fuel up, but cooking is not fuel, It's an art form and a meditation. At our age, it's important to learn to enjoy the process, not just the outcome. And this hobby opens the door to that. Hobby number 3, the culinary journey. This could be mastering a complex cuisine, Italian, Asian, homemade winemaking, or even just baking bread. Apply the principle of the life taster. Learn to distinguish nuances and give joy through food. This hobby is powerfully socializing. When you can cook something that inspires delight, you become a center of attraction for friends and family. You create unforgettable moments and sit at the table as the master host. Start by mastering one perfect dish. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Cooking, like life, is an experiment. It's a great way to develop patience and feel a deep connection to traditions and culture. Furthermore, by taking control of what you eat, you directly influence your health and energy. This is a hobby that nourishes both the body and the spirit. Stop treating food as a necessity.
Set yourself a goal. Learn to prepare a weekly dinner that will surprise your family. You will not only enjoy the process, but you will also create a ritual that strengthens your most important bonds. A delicious life awaits. You have 30 years of work, mistakes, and victories behind you. This is invaluable capital. If you simply take that experience with you, it will be a tragedy. Our age demands a new sense of meaning, and it lies not in what you take, but in what you give. Hobby number 4, mentorship or volunteering. Apply the principle of the lighthouse. Your goal is to become that lighthouse that helps someone avoid the reefs where you once shipwrecked yourself. This could be business mentoring, sports coaching, or helping out in the local community. This hobby gives the deepest sense of purpose. The success you achieved is now used to amplify others. When you see your advice change someone's life, it gives you an energy boost that no salary can provide. You also build a generational bridge. This keeps you relevant and teaches you new perspectives. Hello, AI. Sharing knowledge is a way to immortalize your wisdom while you are still active. Start small. Find one young company that needs help or one local charity. Dedicate just 2 hours a week to this cause. The idea is to find a place where your unique experience will bring the greatest benefit. We don't need to prove our worth. We need to share it. This is the best way to fight feelings of isolation and emptiness. Give someone your experience, and it will return to you 100-fold in the form of energy and respect. Our bodies were designed for movement, but after 50, we often replace walks with the couch. This is a trap. The most powerful source of free energy is right outside your door, nature. You need to reconnect with it. Hobby number 5, the outdoor odyssey. This doesn't have to be extreme tourism. It can be hiking, fishing, active gardening, or photographing wildlife. Apply the principle of the explorer. Seek new trails, new sights, new perspectives. This hobby provides a triple effect: physical activity, critical for longevity; mental calm, nature sheds stress; and a sense of novelty. New experiences are fuel for the brain that the walls of your home cannot provide. At this age, it's important to find a balance between effort and meditation. Long, slow walks or working with the soil give you time for deep reflection. This hobby forces you to slow down and see beauty in the details. I found that by becoming a nature photographer, I started seeing the world differently. It forces me to look for beauty even in bad weather. Your hobby should pull you out of routine and give you a reason to get outside. Invest in the right shoes and gear. Make going into nature a weekly ritual.
This is the simplest and most effective medicine for mental fog and physical sluggishness. Life awaits you outside the door. We've covered 5 keys to a new, more fulfilled life. Creating with your hands, knowledge seeking, including AI, culinary mastery, mentorship, and outdoor adventures. They all share one thing. They give you a new purpose.
When you're 55, you can't rely on old definitions of success. You need to create a new identity. Your hobby is not just a way to fill an evening. It's your new role. Master, student, explorer, host. The biggest risk is inaction. If you don't look for something to fill the void, it will be filled by boredom, apathy, and aging. A hobby is your insurance against mental and physical decline. It's your health investment portfolio.
Don't wait. Start with the easiest thing. Choose one of these 5 hobbies and dedicate 20 minutes to it today. You don't have to be perfect. You have to be engaged. Start now to reclaim that very thirst for life.
Your energy and your significance haven't disappeared. They are just waiting for a new direction. It's time to take your experience, your wisdom, and direct them toward creating your own personal masterpiece.
If this video inspired you to start something new, like and subscribe. And in the comments, write, which hobby will you choose for your new start? Life is just beginning.